A large crowd here in Colorado Springs as candidates for Attorney General, Secretary of State, Treasurer, and of course Governor all took questions from our panel, making their case on why they should represent you. With ballots going out on Monday, a full house listened as major candidates talked about what would happen if they made it in office.
That's not an Attorney General, that's an activist, and I intend to be an Attorney General.
And when the federal government hurts Coloradans, hurts what we care about, I'll be an Attorney General who'll fight for the people of Colorado. I won't sit back.
Moderated by our Rob Quirk, News 5 anchor Elizabeth Watts asking the questions alongside political reporter for the Gazette, Joey Bunch.
Worst case scenario, how do you pay for it?
Congressman Jared Polis and Treasurer Walker Stapleton addressed some of the hot topics from health care, abortion, and with 2 ballot questions this November, transportation funding.
You need a governor that's a creative problem solver, that doesn't always think like Walker Stapleton does, I'm going to increase your taxes. I'm going to do more with what we have, look at public-private financing mechanisms, and make sure that we do the most with what we have before we ask for a dime more.
I'm the only candidate in this governor's race that has talked about 4 committed sources of revenue from the general fund.
The big topics on the ballot, not the only focus of tonight's debate. Both candidates have received high-profile endorsements. Bernie Sanders and President Barack Obama for Polis and President Trump for Walker Stapleton.
I am delighted that Bernie Sanders chose not to endorse me. And as much as Congressman Polis may want to make this race between Donald Trump and Bernie Sanders.
However proud Walker is of not being endorsed by Bernie Sanders, I'm 100 times more proud not to be endorsed by Donald Trump.
And in the age of the Me Too movement, the candidates also took questions about how state lawmakers should be disciplined when it comes to sexual harassment allegations.
So I think it's something that ultimately is in the hands of the voters where it belongs, and each of us will always struggle as individuals and as humans to reconcile that, yes, we're a people that believe in consequences.
To me, it's a black and white issue. It's not a gray issue as it appears to be for Congressman Polis.
And ballots go out on Monday, and it's going to be a packed ballot, not just with these races, but we also have congressional races and more than a dozen ballot questions. And if you missed tonight's debate, we have the full debate online at KOAA.com. Always watching out for you. Southern Colorado, Allison Zimmerman, News 5.